Welcome to the Garage One podcast with your hosts Ross Smith and Saher Saeed. Your only choice for insightful commentary on cars, real estate, and racing. Buckle up and let's get rolling.
All right. Hey, guys, welcome back. Man, what a weekend.
Welcome back is right.
Was it Labor Day?
It was Labor Day.
I swear.
Happy not Monday.
Happy not Monday, because I always thought it was Monday.
That even right now.
It like messes me up. I'm like, I had a 3-day weekend. Where did that go? So
right? Hey, U.S. Open was yesterday. I know it has nothing to do with this, but U.S. Open was fun yesterday.
Okay. Do you know who won? My father-in-law is a huge tennis fan.
Oh, he is?
Huge tennis fan.
Okay, it wasn't the final, but there was a few matches going on.
Yeah.
And actually what I've noticed, all of the favorites have just been running through it. Like destroying whoever they play against. And I think Osaka and Gauff, that was like maybe a surprise because Osaka won and she's ranked lower, but she's probably equally good.
Yeah.
But I watched there was a match between Sinner and a guy, Bublik is his name.
Okay.
And that everyone thought that was going to be a match where they were even-ish.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Not even close. He got
Hour
destroyed.
and 20 minutes for a match at U.S. Open. 3 sets. 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. He just came out and just destroyed him.
Decimated.
He was just ready to go home.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways,
he's like, I'm not even gonna play with you.
Yeah, right. I mean, there was no racing yesterday, but I watched that. So he came out with a vengeance. I mean, apparently the last time they played, it went 5 sets and it was like a battle. So everyone was excited for the match.
Yep.
And even the reporters were like, well, people are feeling, probably mad right now because they came for a match and this is not a match. This is just a training.
Man, that sounds like last year in F1.
Oh, yes. Hey, this year though too. When you look at teams,
I'm gonna show up to a race and watch Verstappen win, and then watch the rest of the field battle it out.
Battle out
that's
for
what
third because Russell somehow becomes second every time.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Coming out of nowhere. Oh God, so man, but hey, so good weekend. Like obviously we had our F1 watch party.
We did
at Rafa.
Yes, our first one.
Dude, that was epic.
That was epic.
That was absolutely epic. And I'm not gonna lie, hopping into a $100,000 racing simulator is not a bad way to start your Sunday morning. Like,
yeah. Hey, I mean, I tried to get my time down, but this guy just he knows what he's doing when he's behind a simulator. I don't. I try. And then
but it's fun, man. Like there's nothing more humbling than a good simulator.
Yes.
I mean, it really is. Like,
you're
like, wait, I swear I can drive.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like you think you can do it and you've raced and you've been behind a simulator, but for a while. And then you realize, okay, this acts differently. And then they tell you, hey, by the way, you need to warm up the tires. And you're like,
wait, what? It's a computer.
Yeah.
I need to warm up. I mean,
I mean, I was watching other people and, you go full gas and the car is just.
Oh, yeah. Until you get heat in the tires, we got to be easy on that throttle. You got to feather that throttle or you're going off.
We had, I would have to estimate with maybe just shy of 100 people.
I would say that was pretty close. I didn't do an exact count, but it was a very well-attended event. How many, you think we probably had like 40 some odd cars?
We had about 40 cars out there. And then we also did have.
Check Instagram. There were some nice ones.
Yes. There was.
The blue pieced, the gold STO, which I don't even think I've ever seen that car.
Yeah, he comes out. I think he has been to Maven before.
Has he?
With that car.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's been to Maven before.
We got the blue STO that shows up.
The blue, yes.
Love that car.
That light blue one.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen the gold.
But we had a good selection of vehicles, and obviously Rafa has a good selection of vehicles inside.
Walking through that shop.
It's funny because we have we have Jackson, we have Drew, we have all these people that were like in the back, and every time they came back, they're like, "Did you see the?" And every time I'm like, "Did you
see the ...
Yeah,
insert cool car here."
They all found the GT3 R Rennsport.
The Rennsport in the back in the shop. Yeah, that thing is just Yeah.
is just insane. And
I mean, you walk through outside and you see, okay, I got a Pista here, I got a STO here, I got multiple Porsche, I got GT3 RSs scattered throughout all great cars. But then you walk into the shop, and you've got McLaren race cars up on racks, just lining the place. And then you go to the back, and there it is, in all its full carbon fiber glory. That Rennsport is just something else.
Like, it's gorgeous.
It almost has an aura.
Yeah. And, the people that made it to our Maven event the week before and to the event this weekend were like 2 Sennas in a week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a Senna out at the last event.
We had a Senna at Maven. And
what an epic spec, too.
Oh, 1 of 1. I mean, white gold spec.
That was very well done.
Yes. Hey, we didn't even know what to do when that thing showed up.
Yeah.
We're running.
Yep. Okay.
To make sure.
Get that man a spot.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Get Danny a spot. He needs it.
Right.
Super cool guy, though, too. Like, he brought the car, was very nice about it, stayed there for a while, and gave for some good content and pictures for everyone. But I think it's one of those vehicles you don't just see.
Yeah. I mean, how many multi-million-dollar supercars are actually running around out there, especially, special editions like that. It's very rare you see them outside of California or personal collections. Plus, he drove it there. Like, a lot of those guys are trailering these things to events and being like, hey, check my car. No, that man rolled up, gravel and all in the parking lot. Yeah. Here's my Senna.
Here's the Senna. Right? But see, and that's what it's about. It's like creating this community where people bring the cool stuff. And, I was watching people at the watch party that we hosted, and just, sometimes you just stand in the corner and start looking around and see how
people watch. Oh, yeah.
And it kind of gives you a good feel, because
no, we're not talking about like the people of Walmart people watching. We're talking like good people.
That is funny. No, but like, you kind of stand there and you start thinking, well, at some point, we committed to doing this event, right? And in our minds, like, if it's just us watching the race, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right. But then you look around, there's, again, shy of 100 people, and everyone is talking about the racing and talking about the simulators and trying out the simulators and eating the food and all of that stuff and being outside, taking pictures. And you're like, this is cool.
It is. And one thing I really enjoyed, and this obviously being a dad.
Was it the breakfast sandwich?
No. Oh man, those breakfast sandwiches were good. Where did we, who catered it?
Coffee Fellows.
Coffee Fellows.
Yes. Okay, Daniel, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Daniel, whatever you're doing, man, that was epic. Those breakfast sandwiches were gone. And there was like there was 3 boxes of those things, and they smoked through them really quick. So thanks for that. Those were awesome. My favorite is sausage, egg, and cheese, by the way. Just for next time. But no, being a dad, one of the coolest things about that weekend was seeing all the kids hopping into the simulators and having a great time. And, well, let's be honest, running into walls.
I was simulators, into walls.
But the smiles on their faces and just having a whole lot of fun. Like, it was truly like a family event.
So that's funny, because one of the guys before the event, like when we first announced it, he was like, can I bring my son? And it was like, yeah, cool. So when he was leaving, the Corvette guy, right? Oh, yeah. When he was leaving, he was in the car, and I was like, hey, did your son get to be on the simulators? He's like, man, he was on all of them. Because that's ultimately what it was, right? The simulators were different levels, and he was like, he tried every single one. I'm like,
that's great.
That matters.
Very cool.
It's bringing community together, but also bring community to places they haven't been yet.
It's our next generation of gearhead right there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And feel like it's a great way to watch a race at 8 a.m. in the morning.
I don't know how big that screen is, but also their sound system's pretty epic too.
Yes.
Like that is a next level way to watch that.
It's a next level way to watch it. And it's funny because when we got there, I got there about 6:15 in the morning, and I thought, I had about 15 minutes before everyone else shows up and start working the setup and all of that. And I showed up, and Nick was already there.
Oh, he was there before.
He was there
no
before
kidding.
He beat me there. And I was like, okay, well,
let's die hard.
This is going to be good. It kind of makes you feel good, though. Showing up and there's people already there.
For sure.
You don't have that anxiety-filled moment. It's like, when is everyone going to pull up?
Right.
Are people going to show up today?
Right.
You
yeah.
know? We had reports of rain up until the morning
man, it was supposed to rain literally that whole weekend.
Yeah.
Like down, and like the day before was an absolute downpour. There's flooding in some parts of Houston, and you know, they're expecting more on Sunday. And I remember looking at the radar, and there's this giant ball of yellow and red headed down from the north, and I'm like, please slow down.
Yeah, just take it easy.
Just slow down.
And see, I got hit on the way back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
big time.
Was going 30 miles an hour.
But luckily, it didn't hit till like way later in the afternoon.
Way later. Yeah. This was already 1:00 almost. So, but people had fun. Feedback has been great, both from the venue.
Definitely do that one again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely
I like that
be back out there.
Plus, we didn't have to be outside.
Yeah, that was nice. Air conditioning.
Air conditioning is a great invention.
Really a good thing. That's great. Yeah. But man, the actual race itself was exciting. I mean, I haven't seen that many people on their feet and excited about a race in a while now. And granted, a lot of it, but you know, me and Jeremy were talking about this the other day, and we were kind of discussing the race, and I was like, hey man, you really got to watch the race.
Yeah.
And he came back and he's like, meh. And I'm like,
really?
What do you mean, meh?
Yeah.
What does that mean? And he was like, well, from a racing perspective, the racing wasn't. Was it exciting? Yes, it was. But the racing itself wasn't like spectacular. And I got his point. I was okay, I get that. I mean, the start's always exciting.
This start is exciting, and you have to remember this is an old track. It's a very tight track.
It is not a long track. Like, it is very compact.
It's compact, narrow
for an F1 car.
For an F1 car today.
Yeah,
these things are massive compared to what they were when the track started.
For sure.
Right.
Yep.
So yes, it was tight racing, but also it's hard to really make moves.
Right.
And I mean, the move that ultimately Norris did on Max, that was intense.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because there's one comment that I really wanted to make when I was going back through the highlights and all that other good stuff. So I feel like Max's first mission, and this goes back to the start, is that when he knows that if he's close to Lando, he needs to get in his head immediately.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
First thing.
Right at the start. Got past him, got in his head, and because he knows that if he gets there, he's staying there.
Yeah.
Right. But to that point, I'm really happy for Lando. Passed him on the outside.
On the outside.
No less.
Yes.
I was like,
I mean, you were passing.
You go, dude. He was like, now I'm in your head.
Yeah.
Like,
I got to say, I mean, we're going to talk deeper about the race, but the strategy that Red Bull tried to use was, it's like when you're trying to see if pasta's cooked and you throw it at the cabinets in the kitchen.
You throw it at the wall.
And see if it's going to stick.
Yeah, right.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone starts on a medium. They're on soft. Everyone switches to hard. They're on medium. It's like you're hoping for a safety car. You're hoping for rain. You're hoping for a disaster.
Right.
You're hoping for an engine failure.
Hint,
you know, you're hoping for something to happen. You just want to be in the front when that happens.
Right.
That was your strategy.
That's it.
That was it.
Yep.
You know, you have
get up front and wait for carnage to happen in the back,
yes.
or rain or something, and see where we can play it.
I was watching, and every time I peek, I'm like, what are you guys planning? Like, you know, is there a plan?
Yeah.
Is there a concept?
God, I mean, I kind of feel like that's their whole, the rest of their year.
As it was basically what's going to be.
Let's see how many things we can try until something, because they're desperate at this point because their car is not performing.
Which is, again, is interesting because you've got Max struggling. You've got Tsunoda. I don't even know what he's doing at this point. It's just that second seat drives by itself.
He's the caboose. That's his job.
Yeah. But then you have the V-carbs.
Yeah.
Competing.
That's got to be frustrating for the Red Bull guys. Like, wait, our junior team is kicking our ass?
Yeah.
You
got the freaking hot jar.
Yeah. Right.
15 races in, he's on the podium, and there's Hulkenberg.
Good for him, man.
what is happening.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Even Haas had a great race.
Haas had a good race.
They scored pretty good
Aston
points.
had a good race, which was expected.
Sure.
Actually, it was expected to be better.
You know what's really funny is we had 3 safety cars, and none of them involved Stroll.
Yeah, yes. After his great
That's
weekend.
an anomaly, man. Somebody needs to write that down somewhere.
Seriously. But that's the thing. It's like you've had, Hadjar pulling in a podium, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Right.
I wanted to just see the look on Helmut Marko's face because
Amen.
After that first race, and if it wasn't for Hamilton Sr., just and
kudos to him for stepping in there and being like the voice of reason and going, hey, yo, stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
And I mean, Hadjar showed it.
Yeah.
I just hope that that second seat for Red Bull stays far away from him.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Does not need it.
That's
right.
No
one needs that seat.
Run, man. Run. Just run.
Don't take it. It's going to look very nice and lucrative.
There are so many very entertaining memes on the internet about that right now, about Hadjar trying to stay away from the second Red Bull seat.
Just run.
Ooh, don't do it, man.
But I mean, that was a great race in general when it comes to that. Williams had a great race.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
Well, Sands got the one penalty, which I'm going to have to go back and watch that again because I watched it a couple of times.
It was Lawson, wasn't it?
And it was Lawson. Lawson.
Okay. One of those things, I want to know how many incidents and penalties are caused in participation of Lawson and Russell.
Right.
Those two.
Yep.
I don't know if they are blind sometimes. Sorry. But I don't know if they just can't see.
It's a really good question.
No awareness of what's around them.
Yep.
But a lot of this stuff happens and they are somehow involved in it.
Yep.
And I mean, I've always said that Russell runs his own race.
Well, and then Russell, any kind of contact or any kind of, anytime they get anywhere where there's some kind of question, he's whining on the radio about how he's been taken advantage of or whatever. Like, oh, this is terrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Like,
well, he's not used to having anyone around him. Yeah. He runs that race where he's 3 seconds behind and 3 seconds ahead.
Right.
He's just running in his own, He
doesn't like traffic. He doesn't know how to run in traffic. So, I'm trying to think of because he was involved in 2 different incidents.
He was
this time. And one of them, what was the first one? I don't exactly remember. I know the one with Leclerc.
Yes.
But there was another one. God, I can't remember now. But especially the one with the Leclerc, he was coming into an S section.
Yeah.
And the rule is that if your front tire is at the mirror, your competitor's mirror at the beginning of the corner,
yes,
you have to give him racing room because he technically has position.
Yes.
So he went into those S's with position. And once they got to the second S, Russell squeezed him out.
Yep.
Okay. With that being said, I think Leclerc, I can't speak to this man's mental state, but this race, I just felt like he was like, F you, I'm not giving anybody room. I'm racing my butt off.
Yeah.
You're not going to bully me. I'm done. Is what it felt like.
Yes. And I mean, again, good for him.
Yep.
For kind of stepping up because he's been dealt the worst cards you can imagine in the last years.
And again.
Race. I mean.
Both Ferraris out.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Both Ferraris out. You're still second. You're still second in the constructors.
And Hamilton was unfortunate because of watching the video, it looks like he got onto the paint a little bit more and the track was slightly damp.
Yeah.
Because I think it was just sprinkling.
Yeah.
And I think just that little loss of traction in that high speed corner right there, he just lost it. And I think it was just one of those things.
Yeah.
Man, and that sucks for him. But then obviously, Leclerc, gets into it with Antonelli and
this Toto.
Yeah. Hey, Antonelli, this is Toto. If you see a red car, drive into it.
Which red car? There's only one on the track.
There's only one now. So
take it out.
Watch for a flash of red. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think that was just a rookie mistake, but it looks not great.
It does not look great.
Doesn't look great.
Hey, I mean, I just loved Leclerc's act after that. Like his whole demeanor. He just sat on that hill.
That was sad, man. Because he just walked himself on a little grassy knoll.
And see, okay, everyone is like, where did the phone come from? Did he have his phone on him? No, it was his photographer, his personal photographer.
Yeah.
With a Ferrari suit on.
Right.
Was shooting from that corner.
Yeah.
So it was his photographer's phone.
Yeah.
He just gave it to him. I was like, watch the rest.
Go play Angry Birds or something on
maybe
the,
you might
hill
need
over
that
there,
now.
right? He's like,
imagine everyone is Antonelli. But yeah, I mean, Ferrari.
But those are some pretty sad photos of him just sitting there, just looking, just defeated, and
especially for him. Not just for this race, but knowing the backstory and knowing all of the sad photos we have of him in a red suit.
Yep, it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault, and it just keeps adding up.
Yeah,
and I mean, yes, Ferrari ultimately both out. Ultimately, both not the team's fault.
Right.
But man, you can't just keep doing this.
We're going to until 2026, apparently.
I've been hearing that for years now.
Yeah.
Next year's our year.
So, side note, fun fact.
It's my line.
Sorry, I'm using your line there. They're bringing V8s back.
I saw that.
In 2029.
I saw that.
And Audi and who else was pissed? Audi and I can't remember who it was. Honda. Audi and Honda put up a big stink about it. And they were like, look, we put all this development money into the V6 hybrid program, and then you're going to change the rules on us and, all this. But all the fans are going, bring back the V8s.
We need this. I mean, there was a video I watched and it was Russell guessing engine sounds and guessing what version it is, right?
Yep.
It was pretty accurate on it.
Right.
And, this gave you an opportunity to hear all of the engines. And that hybrid sounds like crap.
It really does.
It's a whining.
Yeah, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Like it really does.
I mean, a V8 behind there. Ooh.
That's
going to be good.
I always love when they have support races when the old cars are running, because you're just like, my God, that sounds just.
We'll never get a V10. I know that, but man, those sounded the best.
Yeah. I'm just
symphony right there.
I'm very happy they're coming back. But back to Ferrari. I mean, I feel bad for them, especially that race. Neither of them deserved that.
Yeah.
Both of them as drivers deserve better, I feel like, and strategy and car wise. So we'll hope for 2026 that they get better cars. But we talked about this the other day. Ground effect cars are going away.
I feel like that always, when you say that, it kind of leaves people maybe a little lost if they're not deep in the car world.
Okay.
So
Good call.
Explain that a little bit
Okay.
further.
So ground effect cars are, they use not only the floor, but the other aerodynamic device. I mean, you've seen an F1 car. There's lots of aero devices on this car, regardless of whether it's quote unquote a ground effect car. But the majority of the downforce is coming from the floor because of the air that travels underneath there creates such a vacuum, and they use that airflow to just suck the car into the pavement. So that's the first time there's been a ground effect car in quite a few years.
Yeah.
And that was kind of my point there, is that they're changing the floor. And they're putting restrictions on the floor so that it's not as much of a ground effect, and it's going to be handling an engine.
Okay.
Right. Yep. They're shortening the wheelbase. They're also, the length of the car is coming down. So it's going to be dartier. It's not going to take as much room on the track as it typically would. So there's going to be more chances for passing.
Okay.
Not having a ground effect car is going to make rain races easier.
Oh, actually races.
Right. Because if we get there, wet tire anyway. Wet tire. If you're feeling useless.
Yeah.
But the ground effect cars just put up this huge plume of water just because of all the air coming through the car, and it makes visibility absolutely crap.
Yeah.
So that will be reduced. But I feel like Hamilton won all, I can't say all his championships, but they were all non-ground effect cars.
Yeah.
And they were more the dimensions of what we're going to in 2026. So I'm excited to see how he does in this new car. And I'm sure he's excited to be back in a car that he's more familiar with.
So hearing that, it's probably going to shake up the whole driver lineup again.
I think it is.
Maybe not 2026, but 2027 or mid 2026.
Yep.
Because you'll have people that just can't perform as well with that change.
Yep.
You've got people that just, that's all they're used to.
Yep.
And the car is going to be completely different.
I mean, that's another thing. I'm really interested to see how Verstappen actually, adapts to this new car as well. Now, don't get me wrong, the Formula 2 and Formula 3 cars that these guys have all won championships with to even get to this point are all non-ground effect.
Well, and I mean, you've got a lot of them have multiple experiences in other racing categories.
Yep.
So they're used to cars reacting differently.
Yeah.
My thing is, it's the I'll call it the Nick DeVries effect.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Great driver everywhere else.
Yep.
Comes to F1.
Yep.
And gets absolutely destroyed.
Just hammered.
Yeah.
Just can't adapt to the car dynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can also say the second Red Bull effect.
Right.
Something else wrong with that car.
There's something's going on. I don't know what that is, but yes, there's something
wrong with that vehicle. Just take a V-carb and put a wrap on it.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean,
we have some contacts that can do a wrap
they don't
on
share
car.
technology. They don't share back and forth. We can't have that. No,
never. Helmut Marko would never let that go.
Oh man. So they actually, what was really funny, and I'd love to, if I ever find the cameraman that did this, because bravo, Hajar was up on the podium and they panned over to the crowd and zoomed in on Helmut.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, you're a god.
Burning on the inside.
You're an absolute god, whoever did that.
Okay, back to that though. The dynamic on the podium was justified for Hajar's first podium.
Right.
You had Verstappen. Maybe it was Verstappen being up there made the difference, but they showed him all the love.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Which we take it back to when Hulkenberg was up there.
Right.
And he was completely ignored.
He really was. And I don't know whether... That's a really good point, because the difference between those two podiums is staggering.
Yes.
Because it was obviously it was McLaren boys that was up there for Hulk's podium. And no, they didn't really show him all that much love.
No.
Like the other guys did.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it was
a really good point.
Yeah. It's very important to, I mean, hey, it was over 10-year spell where he was trying.
Yeah.
Show the man some love.
Right.
I know you guys have issues between each other. I mean, it's clear. They try to act like they're cool, but we all know they're not.
That's what I like to blame it on, is the fact that there was so much, and there's some stuff happened in that race where they were kind of,
well, any chance they get.
Not real. I'd love to be on a fly on the wall for the post-race meeting on that one.
Yeah.
But still, that's no excuse for not acknowledging the epic achievement that guy just did.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
At the end, almost at the end of his career, and he finally got to what he has deserved all his life.
Yep.
And, it's just kind of...
Because he is a phenomenal driver.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, dealt with terrible cars most of the time with teams that just...
Yep. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was, it's going to shock a lot of people. Verstappen's starting to grow on me.
I think he's changing. I think having kids and all of that maturing. And having won it.
Yeah.
I think it's taken away from the ego
of
me kind of factor, realizing that he doesn't have the car.
Yep.
I think it's helping him become more human.
Right.
Because he's been a robot this whole time.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is helping him just become a little bit more likable.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah, it really does. And it hopefully it is a maturity factor that's coming in. But I really appreciate the fact that his focus, I mean, he wants to win, obviously, but he's already looking forward to the future. He's done what he came to do.
Yeah.
He's not trying to win 7 or 8 championships. Like he has no desire to do that. And the stuff that he's doing off track to support sim racers and younger racers, and his real focus on getting into racing and staying in racing more affordable. I just applaud that. Like, I really didn't see that coming out of him.
I agree. I mean, all of this stuff that he's been doing, and let's say that too. The Mercedes news has kind of calmed down.
It really has.
There's
it's kind of subsided. Like, it was hot and heavy there for a little bit, and now everybody's kind of like, okay, what was that?
We didn't talk about Cadillac. Well, we'll still finish the race, but we need to talk about Cadillac. I think the race, what are we missing? Well, Piastri just
lots of carnage.
Yeah, a grand slam for Piastri.
Yep.
I think he had fastest lap.
Drove a great race.
First qualifying, first in the race.
Yep.
Tough luck for Norris. That engine just didn't want to.
Man, I've been there. I wish I could. I'm sorry to say that I've been there, but I have been there, where a 10-cent washer destroyed a race for me.
That was a funny thing because both Norris and Leclerc were sitting on some of the banks, just sand banks back there. And the reporter, one of them said, well, both of them are out because of Mercedes, although neither of them drives a Mercedes.
Oh, that is funny.
They're both out because of Mercedes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
One of them because of Antonelli.
Right.
And the other one because of a Mercedes
motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is hilarious.
That's some good commentary right there. Good job, man. Whoever you were, bravo. Gold star on that one.
That was a good one. I was like,
yeah, but I feel bad for Lando because he was running a really good race.
He was running a good race. I think he was going to get there at some point. What is disappointing to me as a fan of racing in general is that we have now, a 34-point spread? Is a lot.
That's a lot.
It's
going to be hard to overcome in the next coming races.
I mean, there's
not much left in the season, honestly.
There's not much left. We had 14 races where the difference was 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at 34, I think it is.
For sure.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
You can't, I mean, just if they keep doing first and second, that alone is going to take 5, 6 races to just equal out. And it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless Piastri has a.
Well, and hopefully it's not going to damage Lando too badly, because it was just a hose connection that leaked oil.
Yeah.
And these motors are smart enough. There's so many sensors all over this car that it knew that it lost oil pressure, and it immediately shut the car down.
And there was not a lot of
so he may not have to switch motors. It may just be able to repair it, so he won't take that big grid penalty for the next race. So
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Talking about grid penalty. Bottas.
Yeah.
Having a grid penalty on his first Grand Prix back.
Oh, I heard that here recently. So they're not going to let him get away with that.
No, they're not.
We don't care whether you've been out a year or two. When you come back, you're still serving your penalty.
It's on his license.
So apparently there's no statute of limitations on grid penalties on your license. So when he comes back with Cadillac, he's going to have to serve his
which, let's face it, I mean, again, Perez and Bottas will be with Cadillac.
If you haven't heard.
Yep. Yeah. Breaking news. 2 weeks old. But breaking news.
Everybody wants to use that. Breaking news when it's a week old.
Funny thing is, that man could not hide it.
Oh, Bottas, yeah.
I mean, he threw so many hints.
Posts. Oh my gosh, with the Escalade.
Yeah.
That's a nice seat. I like that seat. Not now though.
I mean, it's absolute cinema at this point.
I love him to death though. He's funny. He and Daniel Ricciardo have a lot of, they're there to race, but their attitudes towards things just crack me
Well,
up.
I mean, it's funny too because he's always it's both of them, are considered um honorary Americans at this point.
Yeah, pretty
when
much.
it comes to racing.
Yes, you have
Daniel
been accepted.
And Bottas,
Yep. Well, let you pass the border wall.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, he has the Finnish humor.
Yep.
Right. His I think girlfriend is Australian, so he spends quite a bit of time in Australia.
She's a hoot too. Like she does a lot of stuff with him.
What she's a Olympian, I think, when it comes to cycling or Tour de France or something.
I know he does a lot of cycling
because of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what she does.
Okay.
And they have the gin brand.
That's
brand.
right.
And but he's just been. We had the finish, right, which is Kimi,
right,
Räikkönen,
right.
That was dry.
Dude,
everything.
I love Kimi.
This guy has adapted a little bit more of the cultures that he's kind of mixed with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his photo shoot for Cadillac on the with the American flag.
Oh yeah, it was on pulled by a boat on a surfboard with a beer in one hand and an American flag in the other. And bravo.
Yeah, hilarious.
Very nicely done.
When it comes to Checo,
and that was not CGI, by the way. I don't know. Go look, and he actually has video of him wiping out during the photo shoot.
Yep. So I'm excited for him. Checo, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, Checo has great times everywhere he raced with.
Checo was like literally the perfect guy for an American team.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, between the sponsorships and the money that he pulls and the massive fan base that he has here, I'd tell you what, when we were in Coda last year, it was almost scary when the fans came out of the stands and started climbing the gates and all that stuff, and all of them wearing Red Bull Checo shirts, or a lot of them were. And man, they did. Dude, they have special forces guys there's with dogs, like at the fences to keep people.
Honestly, all you need to do is the week before the race in Austin, you hang around Hughes Landing, around the Starbucks right there. He will walk by at some point. He'll walk by at some point. You snap a picture with him.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my experience. You try to have small talk with him about his race, and he just completely ignores you. And
he came out of his garage, and the crowd went wild.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they were throwing T-shirts, all that stuff, and it's great to see a driver have that massive a fan base.
Talk about fan base. Oh,
yep. You were going to go the same place?
No, I don't know.
Piastri.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just to finish that one off.
Next.
Well, hold on now. Finish that one off.
Hold that thought.
Talk about fan base. So when I was there and I saw him, I posted the picture on my Instagram story. Within minutes, 3, 4, 5 of my friends just came out of nowhere. That are Checo fans.
Yeah.
Like, where is he? I'm like, where? First of all, where did you show up from? And why are you wearing Red Bull swag? Like, what is happening here? Right? And I said, I don't know. I think he's still here. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll wait. I was thinking,
that is funny.
Cool. Remind me to not post again.
Right. No kidding.
But yeah, they showed up in gear.
Wow. Like they had it in their car ready to go.
I don't know. I'm like, how did that happen? Anyways, Piastri, go.
No. Oh, yeah. So Piastri had for the first time, had his own set of stands, like Lando.
Oh, really?
So apparently there were 3 drivers that had their own sections, and that was obviously Max Verstappen. We're in Belgium. Yeah, he has his own. The whole stadium at that point is his.
It's orange
fan
for a reason,
base, right?
You're racing at home. You're racing in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
it's your country. It's just
so Lando had his own grandstands, and Piastri had his own grandstands as well. He was very excited about that. I thought that was interesting.
Piastri is a great driver. Piastri as a person, I have not adjusted to yet.
I've heard a lot of that, and I think there's some folks that, especially when you win a big race like that, you want to see the driver excited and like, hey, this is awesome, and like you just.
I want to see an Alonso moment.
Nothing. Right.
Jump on the car and dance on it.
That's the thing that kind of aggravates me a little bit is like, Verstappen's the same way. He doesn't get excited about anything.
Yes.
Hardly.
Which, I mean, that's probably why I haven't adjusted to him yet, because to me, he is just another Verstappen.
Right.
And emotions are important in this sport. Not just when you lose.
For sure.
You know, we can all show emotions when we lose.
For sure. You can all be mad when you don't win.
Yeah.
but when you do
be
win,
happy about it.
That's
you know, like I said, jump on the car. Just do something.
Do something.
Drink out of a shoe. I don't know.
Daniel Ricciardo.
I know. But like you got all these people that always celebrated their wins. There's one thing with Formula One. Any win can be your last.
That's right.
You know?
100%.
Alonso had a last win at some point.
Yep.
Right?
And you never know when that last win is going to be. So
you don't know.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Don't break the trophy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many? That's like 3 trophies.
Why are they making the trophies out of freaking?
I don't know. But if you
ceramic,
poor Hadjar. If you watch the video, all he did was set it down, and it cracked. He's like,
yeah. It's like, don't we learn?
But bravo for his team. The team went wild.
I know.
They were like, they just went crazy.
That was funny. But yeah, it's like, why are you making trophies made out of
ceramic,
whatever that is?
Like, no,
they look good, but
what happened to the gold and silver and like precious metal trophies? Like,
where's the plates?
Like
serving platters.
My great grandmother could have made that in a kiln. Like, I don't know. It's not that special.
Weird. It's I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah,
where are we going with this?
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to 2026. And I'm really, really excited about that. And just the whole, okay, there's another thing. Okay, let's talk about 2026. Besides the whole cars changing, everything about the car is changing. The power distribution's changing. It's going from like a 70-30 to a 50-50 between internal combustion and electric.
No DRS.
No DRS, but the front wing will be adjustable and actively adjustable. Like there's no active wing zones like DRS. It's always there, which is going to be interesting.
Who has control over it, the team or the driver?
The driver. The driver is able to adjust, say, like if they're going into like a hard left or something like that, they can adjust that wing down and really dig in and go. So again, be really nice to see how they're going to adjust to that. The racing in general, I think, is going to be much better from the size of the cars.
Yeah.
Driver lineups, to your point, they may go all over the place. There was nothing happened in the silly season this year.
There was no silly season.
In the break. There was like, I kept expecting something to do, but nobody did anything.
we still have seats that are empty.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, it's confusing at this point.
Yep.
Because you've got seats that are empty. Cadillac took 2 drivers that, it was kind of known that's where
like
they were taken.
Kept secret in F1.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so nothing really happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They had a pretty cool intro video. Did you see their intro video they did with Keanu Reeves?
Which, at this point, it's like, hey, if Cadillac can make it to F1, we should get another Matrix movie.
That's a good idea.
Why not?
Hey, Cadillac made it to F1. General Motors is going to be in F1.
Oh, by the way, I was listening to the Daily Brew podcast. I listened to that in the morning, and they were mentioning today, speaking of Cadillac is the second largest EV seller in the US right now.
Yep.
And while Tesla is losing,
they've done really well. It's called the Lyric.
Well, they have
and they have multiples,
and they all have stupid names, in my opinion. They all end.
I don't disagree.
All end on a Q. They have the Lyric. I'm not even going to try. But there's
Pass.
3. There's 3.
Yeah.
Right? One looks like a small Escalade.
Yep.
Mystique?
Mystique? Or is it Vistique or Mystique?
I don't know.
Anyway,
something with a Q at the end. The Celestique is the one that they are going to try and build for $340,000.
Yeah.
That's a rough one. But again, largest EV company behind Tesla
Electric
right now.
Escalade. Have you seen that thing? That thing looks evil, man. That is a cool looking car.
It's massive. And so it's the electric Escalade, the smaller one, Vistique or whatever it's called. and then the Lyric as well, seems to have found their way into that field. You know?
Absolutely. Well, GM, I don't know if you know this, but before Tesla took over or had their big up and coming, sales spike, GM was the largest EV manufacturer in the U.S.
Well, yes, but I mean, they had the Volt and the Bolt. Terrible cars.
Yeah, they're not great.
Absolute trash.
Actually, I've got one of my guys in F1 has a Volt, and he loves it.
Yeah,
he absolutely loves that car. He said it's been awesome.
I'm
So,
but
okay.
looks not awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well,
which apparently they're making the Camaro an SUV now.
Oh God, don't even get me started about that. There's a bunch of rumors that they're going to bring the Camaro back. And for those of you who don't know, I've owned like 12 of those things, like come from ever since that was one of my first cars that I ever got. There's rumors they're going to bring it back as a 4-door hybrid over my bullet riddled carcass. Like, people, GM, listen to me. Okay. No.
Can I give you a
no
fun fact?
What?
Because I was having a conversation about this before.
Uh-oh, what?
You know the Mustang?
Yeah.
And the Mustang Mach-E?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Mach-E.
2024?
Yeah.
Which one outsold the other?
Oh, Lord. The Mustang sales have been down quite a bit.
But the Mach-E.
Yeah, I know.
By 15%.
How you ever called that a Mustang, I have no idea, but
it somehow worked.
And then you got Jim Farley that's like, oh, we're never going to make an electric Mustang. I'm like, you literally have one right now that's a Mustang Mach-E. Like, wait, do you talk to your people?
Do you know what you make?
do you know what you make? Yeah. Dude, he got shook up. That was funny. He went over to China and saw like what they were doing over there and the cars that they were pulling out. And he came back and they were like, what did you think? And he was like, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's like, we are in trouble. We have to change the way that we're doing
The only reason why we haven't seen it yet is because of regulations.
Right.
But BYD can kill the market.
Oh, man.
In a heartbeat.
Yep.
I mean, and they're doing it in Europe.
Yeah.
Because they're just building those cars, high quality.
Yeah.
Much
for
cheaper.
What you get for your money, apparently, from what I understand, is a lot.
Much cheaper. The factory, I mean, I think one of the factories is the size of San Francisco.
Good gravy. Wow.
You know? I mean, they are just building them.
I can't imagine why we're sanctioning China.
Well, yeah, because we know that would kill the U.S. car market.
Yep.
In a heartbeat. I mean,
for sure.
Companies like Tesla would not have
would cease to exist fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because all you need to do is just build with quality.
Yeah.
And you're already doing much better.
Yep.
Tell me about this weekend coming up.
Oh, this weekend. Yes. So leaving on Wednesday for COTA. Nice. We got the Lone Star Le Mans, the 6-hour race on Sunday. Very, very excited. It's one of the first times I've ever got to be in charge. So I'm going to be one of the chiefs.
Going to be the big boss
out there. So that's exciting. We had our fearless leader is actually having a baby.
Oh,
so sometime very, very soon. So congrats, man. Wish you the best. Good luck. Get some sleep.
Yes.
And he was not going to be able to make this event. So me and the second in command are going to be running this event. So
that's cool.
So far, so good. I mean, we've been doing
Lone Star Le Mans, and you're going to be leading. So you need a cowboy hat. You need to run around in a cowboy hat. Please do that.
You know, it's funny. So we had done some specialty hats for Miami, the blue ones, and we had actually looked into doing orange, like safety orange cowboy hats. And I really tried. I ordered a bunch of them from Amazon, trying to see what was good. And apparently you can't embroider felt.
Oh.
And most of those things are felt.
Okay.
Like, especially the ones that are coming out of China, they're very cheaply made. So you either buy $150 hat that's like actually dyed straw, or you go felt, one of the others. And so it really didn't. We actually planned that. We were going to have safety orange
cool.
The FIA had already said okay.
Oh,
we had already asked them, and they said, "Hey, you know what? That'd be funny.
Maybe it's time to plan it for next year."
Yeah. So I'm gonna come up with a solution. It's just gonna take.
The races on Sunday. What time does it start?
I want to say that one is. I want to say 10 or 11 o'clock.
Okay.
and then it goes well into the afternoon. Obviously, 6 hours, well into the afternoon. But one of the cool things about that, if you get a chance to go out, their practice sessions and all their qualifying stuff, and they've got the Mustang GTD series that's going to be out there as a support race. And so there's stuff going on all weekend.
Nice.
Like there'll be plenty of good on-track action. So if you guys can make it out, man, it'd be a great event to go to. But yeah, very excited.
That's cool.
Very excited. Ready to get back, man. It's been like this big break, you know, between Formula E and here's been a couple of months. And, you know, now I get Dakota's coming, you know, F1's in October and then F1 Vegas in November. So I got boom, boom, boom.
You're going to be busy.
So I'm excited to get back out of town and get to the racetrack.
Wow.
It's going to be fun.
That's fun.
So
you deserve a good time.
Yeah, guys, if you're out there, come. You're going to be out there too.
I'm going to try to be there Sunday for the race. So,
right on.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Very cool.
But yeah, I'm trying to avoid any events this weekend. I've just said no to pretty much everything.
Okay.
Trying to keep it open.
Right on. Gotcha. Well, very cool. So obviously we'll be back on the next episode talking about talking about, you know, more F1 because we got what Sunday is Monaco. No, it's not Monaco. Why am I thinking Monaco?
Italy, Monza.
Monza. Sorry, I was like my M's messed up. I'm like Monaco. What are you talking?
Monza is on. Yep. So race in Italy, Ferrari. Haha.
Yeah, Ferrari. Come on, Ferrari. Come
on,
man.
Hey, World Endurance, right?
Yep.
Ferrari usually does really well.
They do. I swear.
The hypercar program does better.
The hypercar's done really, really well in WEC. So hopefully we'll see some good action out of them this weekend too as well. But we'll have lots of racing to talk about on the next one.
I love it. All right. This was fun.
Yep. A lot of fun, guys. Hey, thanks for listening. Check us out on socials, Facebook, Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.
That's cool. That was pretty.
58 minutes.
Damn.